Hello. In the last class, we were discussing about variation of acceleration due to gravity with depth. I have told you acceleration due to gravity decreases with height. As a body starts moving above the surface of the value of acceleration due to gravity on it goes on decreasing. And now we need to analyze what happens to the value of acceleration due to gravity as we start moving into the surface of the Earth. Variation of acceleration due to gravity with depth. I have told you, if we assume Earth to be a sphere of radius capital R, and if we suppose a body of mass m is lying on the surface of the Earth, then acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth will be given by g is equals to g capital M divided by r square. This is acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth. We'll find out what is mass of the Earth in terms of its density and radius. We know that density can be expressed as mass by volume. We can express density as rho. Mass of the Earth is capital M and volume of the Earth is capital V. So mass of the Earth becomes capital M is equals to rho into V, density into volume. Density into, because we have supposed the Earth to be a sphere, volume of the sphere will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. We'll substitute this mass of the Earth, capital M, in equation number 1. So equation 1 becomes G is equals to capital G. In place of M, I'm going to write rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube divided by r square. So G is equals to capital G, rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube divided by r square. So r square and r square gets cancelled out here, and we'll be left out with G is equals to capital G rho 4 by 3 pi r. See, r square and r square gets cancelled out here. We'll be left out with 1 r. This is r cube. R square and r square gets cancelled out, and we will be left out with 1 r. So the same can be written as 4 by 3 pi capital R rho into capital G. 4 by 3 pi capital R rho into capital G. This is acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth. We'll call this as equation number 2. Now, when body is taken to a depth, say d below the surface of the Earth, suppose the same body of mass m is taken below the surface of Earth to a depth d below the surface of the Earth. Now the body is taken to a depth d below the surface of the Earth. Now the body is here. When body is taken to a depth d below the surface of the Earth, now the effective radius of the Earth becomes r minus d. See, only this portion of the Earth will be now exerting gravitational force on this body of mass small m. When body is taken to depth d below the surface of the Earth, only this portion of mass of the Earth will be exerting gravitational force on this body of mass m. So the effective radius is now r minus d. This entire thing is r and the depth is d. So this distance should be r minus d. So the acceleration due to gravity at this depth d is at a depth small d, acceleration due to gravity can be expressed as gd is equals to, see, acceleration due to gravity at depth d is expressed as gd is equals to g capital M divided by r minus d whole square. See, when body is taken to depth d below the surface of the Earth, the effective radius of the Earth that is going to exert gravitational pull on this body of mass m is r minus d. So I have substituted gd as gm divided by r minus d whole square. Again, I can find out what is mass of the Earth now. We know that mass of earth is m is equals to density into volume. Mass is density into volume. Density into the volume of the earth is now 4/3 pi r minus d whole cube. Only that portion of the earth is to be taken into account, which is going to exert gravitational pull on this body of mass m when body is taken to a depth d below the surface of the earth. When body is taken to a depth d below the surface of the earth, this is surface of earth. When body is taken to a depth d below the surface of the earth, only that portion of the earth whose radius is r minus d will be exerting gravitational force on this mass. So I have substituted mass of the earth as density into volume. Density is rho into volume of this portion of the earth will be 4/3 pi r minus d whole cube. So equation 3 becomes, I'll call this as equation number 3, and I'll substitute mass as 4 by rho into 4/3 pi r minus d whole cube in place of m. So equation 3 becomes gd is equals to g, in place of m I'll write rho into 4/3 pi r minus d whole cube divided by r minus d whole square. See, equation 3 was gd is equals to capital G m divided by r minus d whole square. So equation 3 now becomes gd is equals to capital G. In place of m I have substituted rho into 4/3 pi r minus d whole cube divided by r minus d whole square as it is. I can cancel r minus d whole square and r minus d whole square. I'll be left out with 1 r minus d here. So gd can now be written as 4/3. I'm writing 4/3 first. 4/3 pi r minus d, 4/3 pi r minus d into rho into capital G. 4/3 pi r minus d into rho into capital G, and I'll call this as equation number 4. So this is acceleration due to gravity at depth d. Now I'll divide equation 4 by equation 3. Equation 2. I'm going to divide equation 4. This is equation number 4. gd is equals to 4/3 pi r minus d into rho g. This is equation 4. I'm going to divide equation 4 by equation number 2. Equation 2 is g is equals to 4/3 pi r rho g. Right? I'm going to divide acceleration due to gravity at depth d by acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. So gd divided by g is equals to, we know gd is 4/3 pi r minus d rho into g. So I'll substitute gd as 4/3 pi r minus d into rho into g. Rho is density of the earth, divided by g is 4/3 pi. You can go through the value of g. G is 4/3 pi r rho into g. 4/3 pi r rho into g. So I can cancel out 4/3 and 4/3. Pi and pi gets cancelled out. Rho and rho gets cancelled out. G and g gets cancelled out. So I'll be left out with gd by g is equals to r minus d divided by r. So I can write this as gd by g is equals to r by r is 1 minus d by r. So r by r is 1 minus d divided by r. This is gd by g. I want gd, acceleration due to gravity at depth d. So acceleration due to gravity at depth d is, just cross multiply this g to the RHS. G into 1 minus d divided by r. G into 1 minus d by r. So I can write acceleration due to gravity at depth d as G into 1 is G minus G into d by r is G d by r. So this is the formula for acceleration due to gravity at a depth d. So acceleration due to gravity at depth d is given by Gd is equals to G minus Gd by r. So acceleration due to gravity at depth d is equal to acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth minus Gd by r. So from this equation, we see that acceleration due to gravity at depth d is less than acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth, isn't it? Acceleration due to gravity at a depth d is acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth minus something. This is 9.8 meter per second square minus something will be less than 9.8 meter per second square. Thus, we can conclude that acceleration due to gravity again decreases with depth. So as we move into the surface of the acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing. So acceleration due to gravity decreases with depth. Acceleration due to gravity decreases with height. Also acceleration due to gravity decreases with depth. Suppose the body lying on the surface of the, see, this is a body lying on the surface of the Earth. This is the body lying on the surface of the Earth. Suppose the body lying on the surface of the Earth is taken to a depth equal to radius of the Earth. Andre, if the body is taken to the center of the Earth, let us suppose the body is taken to the center of the Earth. If body is taken to the center of the Earth, suppose this is surface of the Earth of radius capital R. This is center of the Earth. The body is now lying on the surface of the Earth. Suppose if this body is taken into the surface of the Earth to the center of the Earth, what will be the depth to which it is taken? If body is taken to the center of the Earth, depth will be equal to radius of the Earth. Correct? The depth to which body is taken is equal to radius of the Earth. Hagadre, at the center of the Earth, acceleration due to gravity will be Gd will be G minus G into the depth to which body is taken is equal to R. See, depth to which body is taken is equal to R divided by R. I have substituted in this formula Gd is equals to G minus Gd by R. G into the depth to which body was taken is equal to radius of the Earth. If you take body to a depth equal to the radius, body will reach the center of the Earth. So G into capital R divided by R. So in place of depth, I have substituted R. R and R will get cancelled out. So Gd is equals to G minus G. I'll write G minus G, G minus G. That is equals to 0. So what is acceleration due to gravity at the center of the Earth? The acceleration due to gravity at the center of Earth is acceleration due to gravity at the center of Earth is 0. The acceleration due to gravity at the center of Earth is 0. So if you take body to the center of the Earth, the acceleration due to gravity becomes 0. So my point is, as you start taking body into the surface of the Earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing, and once the body reaches the center of the Earth, acceleration due to gravity becomes 0. So at the center of the Earth, the acceleration due to gravity is 0. Right? Now think in the reverse direction. Suppose we start moving the body above the center of the Earth towards the surface. Center in the towards the surface. We will now start moving the body towards the surface of the earth. As we start moving the body from center towards the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing. Nodri, surface ಇಂದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ acceleration due to gravity ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. I'll write it in the next slide. Suppose this is surface of the earth. Let this be the center of the earth. Let this be body lying on the surface of the earth. If body is taken below the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing, and at the center of the earth, acceleration due to gravity becomes 0. And suppose the body is now at the center of the earth, and if I now start taking the body from center of the earth towards the surface of the earth, if I start moving the body from center to the surface of the earth, nodri ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ acceleration due to gravity ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ acceleration due to gravity ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? The acceleration due to gravity should increase. So if we move a body from center of earth, to the surface, acceleration due to gravity goes on. Acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing. Acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing. Nodri center hತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು acceleration due to gravity? 0 ಇತ್ತು. ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಮೇಲ್ ಹೋದಂಗೆಲ್ಲ acceleration due to gravity increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. 1 2 3 4 5 ಹೀಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂದು once the body reaches the surface of the acceleration due to gravity becomes 9.8 meter per second square, and this is the maximum value of acceleration due to gravity. So as we move the body from center of earth to the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing and becomes maximum on the surface of earth, and if the body is further moved away from the surface of the earth, if the body is moved away from the surface of the earth, if the body is further moved away from the surface of earth, think what happens to acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity, see, as we move away from the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity again decreases. So if one moves the body above the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity decreases. So try to understand, when body is moved from center of the earth towards the surface, acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing and becomes maximum on the surface of the earth. And if the body is further moved away from the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing. So the acceleration due to gravity is maximum on the surface of the earth. So if we plot a variation of acceleration due to gravity with the distance from the center of the earth, variation of g with distance from center of earth, the graph looks like this: variation of acceleration due to gravity with distance from the center of the earth. So to do this, we will plot distance along x-axis and we'll plot acceleration due to gravity along y-axis, right? So we are trying to draw a graph between acceleration due to gravity and the distance from the center of the earth. Let us suppose origin represents the center of the earth. Now try to understand, as we move from the center of the earth towards the surface, acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing. So if I travel from center of earth to the surface of earth or a distance equal to radius of earth, center in the surface zero distance is to capital R, nothing but radius of the earth. Acceleration due to gravity as I move from center to the surface, acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing. So as I move from center of earth towards the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on increasing, and acceleration due to gravity becomes maximum. Acceleration due to gravity becomes maximum on the surface of the earth. Let us suppose this is capital R. Andre illinda illige distance radius of earth ashtade. Andre I have moved from center of earth to the surface of the earth. This represents I have reached surface of earth. So acceleration due to gravity has become maximum. Now tell me what happens to the value of acceleration due to gravity if I now start moving further. If I start moving above the surface of earth, nanen madide centering the surface reach agbitini. Centering the surface reach agbekadre acceleration due to gravity enagta increase aagta hogi surface nal maximum agbiಡ್ತು. If I now start moving the body above the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity should decrease, correct? From surface above the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity decreases. So if I further move away from the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing. Nodri, from center, this is center of earth, from center of earth to the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity went on increasing and became maximum, that is 9.8 meter per second square on the surface of earth. If we move away from the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing. This is the variation of acceleration due to gravity with height and depth. So at this point of time, it should be very clear. Acceleration due to gravity decreases with. So if we write a note here, acceleration due to gravity, acceleration due to gravity is 1, maximum on surface of earth. Acceleration due to gravity is maximum on surface of earth. Decreases with height. Decreases with height from surface of earth. If we move the body away from the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity decreases. Acceleration due to gravity decreases with depth from surface of earth. If you move the body below the surface of earth, acceleration due to gravity again decreases, and acceleration due to gravity becomes 0 at the center of the earth. Acceleration due to gravity becomes 0 at the center of the earth, right? So if you have to write the formula for acceleration due to gravity, acceleration due to gravity on surface of earth is gm by r square, where m represents mass of the earth and r is radius of the earth. Acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface of earth is r divided by r plus h whole square into g. So gh is equals to g into r divided by r plus h whole square. If r is comparable to the height to which body is lifted, or GH can be written as G into 1 minus 2H divided by R, when H is very much less than R, when height to which body is raised above the surface of Earth is very much less than radius of Earth. I have told you, radius of Earth is about 6,400 kilometer. If height is very much less than 6,400 kilometer, you have to use this formula for calculating acceleration due to gravity. If height is comparable to the radius of Earth, you have to use GH is equals to G into R divided by R plus H whole square. And acceleration due to gravity at depth D is given by G minus GD by R, where D represents the depth below the surface of the Earth, right? So these are the formulas that you can use to calculate acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth, acceleration due to gravity at height H above the surface of Earth, and acceleration due to gravity at a depth D below the surface of the Earth. So go through these points, and in the next class, we'll discuss about satellites. Thank you.